Well, with about 25 years of administrative experience, what I feel is the cause for corruption is within us in governance, lack of transparency, accountability, accessibility, convenience. And the reason which lies outside government is lack of empowerment to the citizen. Move on. And how do we handle it? The solution lies, how do I have this? Yeah. The solution lies both in psychology and technology, and I'll show you how. I'm asked these days why RTI cannot come under Sakala, and you know why. It's a central act. I can't. We have Central Vigilance Commission, but how confident citizens feel in telling that I paid a bribe? Very few. And here we bring a right-based approach to services, and we want people to tell us, we thought we knew all, but our no spelling may be wrong. The biggest reason for success is political leadership in this case, and which Mr. Vikram said, consensus, political consensus. It was so important. And I think it is retail, it is small fish that I would say we have tackled. And this is small fish is the one which actually troubles the citizens most of the time, 80% of the time, maybe. And 3 governments have changed, three CMs have changed, 2 governments have changed, but it remains as a priority. Why? Because it affects each and every citizen of the state, and the politician or the executive cannot afford to ignore it. Having taken off, it just can't, be taken back. And we have a mission approach to this particular, exercise. And that's what is ensuring 98% hassle-free delivery of services. Swati was making a calculation how much citizens would have paid. I'm saying how much citizen would have saved. A study says for one single service, 4 to 5 visits to a government office is a must. And if I reduce even one visit, my calculation is with 40 million people serviced before time, 9,000 crores of the citizen, of the public has been saved. We have this very nominal 20 rupees per day of delay up to 500 rupees thing. Only 303 people have taken. When we ask people, why don't you claim this compensatory cost? They say, I have to face him next time. Will he complain? Therefore, the system of self-corrective approach is what we have followed. And we've redefined government of the people, by the people, for the people. We've made our employees say that I am citizen first and an employee later. And that is what, again, the Bhutan model, they say, the trust between government and the people. And that gap, we and they, that is where we need to bridge. And I'm very proud to say that we have brought the personal services into the Citizen Services Act. That means I, as a government servant, at whatever level, don't have to chase my file for my medical reimbursement or promotion or a small salary payment itself. And therefore, I spend 100% of my time on others' work, which I am paid to do. Ease of operation, I said convenience is the biggest problem citizens face. And we made it very, very easy for people to operate. And I would like to show that there's a public portal. We have been talking of transparency and using technology. There's a public portal, www.sakala.kar.nic.in. It has all the information that I have. There's nothing that is outside, and anybody from any part, from anywhere, can see what is the service, what is the act, what is the provision, what is the workflow, what are the documents to be given, what is the money to be paid, what is the time frame, what if they do not pay, whom to contact, and everything. Just name it. We ensure 100% accountability. That means anybody who is delaying is made to pay. As Mr. Sameer said, there's an escalation, automatic monitoring, and a self-correcting process, again through e-governance. There's an acknowledgement slip which is mandatory, and that is what establishes the right of a citizen. The moment he quotes the acknowledgement slip number, this is a 15-digit number, he has a unique ID, and that gets followed throughout, right from the Chief Minister down to a Gram Panchayat. We have set up help desks. Not everybody is technology savvy. We've got call center, and we've got cyber cafes. Reach, next to neighborhood kind of thing. Why should I go to government office at all? And the online services are doing that bit in making that ease of getting services. Call center has been doing a great job, not just for receiving the calls, but it's the other way around. We call up people at random and say, did you apply? We have the data. Did you apply? Did you have any problem? If there's any problem, in confidentiality, we take that, process it, and then we just take it to the logical conclusion. Basically, this hand-holding, a very personal touch to each and every case, is what is building that faith of the citizen, and therefore empowering him or her to first use this as a matter of right, then propagate it to at least 10 other people whom he or she knows, and tell them, go ahead and use it without any fear. Sustainability, yes. Apart from setting up the portal, which has all integration, you have government in one click. You name it, any department, police department, revenue department, transport, Bangalore City Corporation, or any department, 44 to be precise today. Their entire activity is integrated here, right from receipt of application till second appeal, disposal to any complaint redressal thing. And I'm very happy to say that when it started, the then Chief Minister was very unhappy, saying that why people have to come for Janta Darshan to my residence all the way, 600 kilometers away, just to say that I did not get a pension. And today, after about a year and a half, not a single person comes for a service which is under Sakala. Today, we've served 40 million citizens, 447 services, and almost, I have the data, which says almost every household is reached. We've got independent surveys, we've got evaluations done by IIM Bangalore, Chicago University, Government of India, and we find that the happiness index of citizens is really going very high. The confidence levels are going high. The performance management system, as an administrator, I'm saying, it never existed. It was so sporadic, it was so diverse that you couldn't control, you didn't know. Actually, I as a secretary wouldn't know what's happening in village A or a district B. But this has helped us get the whole thing in control, and this helps more as a preventive measure because the person at the cutting edge knows that he is being monitored. So without the mobile cameras, well, people are under the scanner. The deputy committee, decentralization, again what Mr. Samir said. We have to decentralize, we have to empower not just citizens but our own people. We have empowered them by simplifying, by delegating power. So power and accountability are both together. If a clerk or a revenue inspector is given that responsibility to deliver service in 7 days, he also has the power to deliver it on his own. He doesn't have to look up or down. That is the confidence which our employees have today got. About 600,000 employees who have embraced it with their own selfish interests, saying that we want to change our brand image. We don't want to be called any longer corrupt, inefficient, and dishonest and whatnot. We have an inbuilt system of both appreciation and, of course, penalty. More than 7 defaults automatically leads to a disciplinary action. The payroll system, the service records is automatically connected. So in case somebody is constantly showing deliberate kind of delays, there is the administrative system works on it, and therefore some people are then they become marginalized, whereas the majority performs and brings good name to the organization. Lastly, I would say that it is a reformist approach. We are not focusing on penalties. It's a reformist approach, and that's where I said psychology. It is very important to know that it is in my interest to make this change happen. And this is what Eric Schmidt mentioned while giving Google award. He says, I don't know when in USA the Employees Association will agree to self-disciplining themselves. Data analytics, I find this to be an amazing wealth. And again, this data is on the portal. It is available for anybody to analyze, and with the analytical reports. Interesting thing I'll share with you. We thought 40 million people have got service before time, and we analyzed, we found people are getting service. If it is stipulated at 7 days, they're getting it in 1 day. Then why not reduce by 1 day only? Why keep 7 days at all? And so on. Interesting thing that came forward was, we made mobile numbers mandatory. And when we found, one mobile number was taking 1,000 services. You can guess who it was. It was a middleman who, for the ease of the citizen, was ensuring that all the applications are given by him in all respect, and then they get delivered. We did not penalize. Our police intelligence system gave us the details, and we've just told them that we'll help you set up a cyber cafe for online service to use all the intelligence that you have. Is that all? A National E-Governance Award has come to this, basically to see the huge gamut of activities, the huge integrative effect that it has had, and the numbers are going up, and ultimately I see it is the empowerment of the citizen. All this technology that I can create may be not sustainable if the involvement of the citizen is not there, if the citizen does not have the confidence in the system that if he or she faces a problem, all he has to do is call up 4455 4455, and that closed loop system that we have, the mission approach that we have, works to his benefit. I have got hundreds of testimonials, hundreds of videos which say, I can't believe this. Is there magic? Some NRI sitting in USA says, oh, how could he get it? Everything online. He doesn't even have to give a single piece of paper. We are therefore looking at a revolution from within, without policing, but with that psychological makeup that I have to bring in this change in my own interest. And I'm sure the more we partner, the more we strengthen our hands without making this differentiation between we and they. It's my government, it is for me, and it is by me.